I want to talk to you about one of the oldest, one of the loudest, and the most stubborn political myths on earth. And that is that the Jews control everything. We're talking about banks, media, Washington, Wall Street, the world essentially. Now today I want to tell you that that is a lie. Because this myth is not just false, it is lazy, it's weaponized, and historically deadly. And worst of all, it's a brilliant smoke screen to keep you from seeing who actually runs the show. So what are people really saying when they talk about Jewish power? They mean that this is a nebulous idea of a Jewish lobby like AIPAC, like J Street, and other pro-Israel organizations. And they're supposedly sitting around and pulling strings behind the scenes, and they're buying off politicians, they're manipulating the United States foreign policy. But the truth is, when you follow the money, the data will tell you a very different story. For example, between 2021 and 2022, the combined contributions from all Jewish and pro-Israel lobbies came to about $30 million. Now that sounds like a lot of money, and it is a lot of money. But when you realize that Saudi Arabia and the UAE spent over $100 million in the same time frame, and then on top of that, the United States defense industry outspends the Jewish lobby every single election cycle by hundreds of millions of dollars. You'd realize that it's weapons manufacturers, oil magnates, pharma, insurance, and tech that are the actual OCGFC, which is the owners and controllers of global financialized capital. Now, these groups, they are drowning Congress, the United States Congress, in cash. And then somehow it's always the Jews that get blamed. So think about it. Let's also talk about why does the United States of America support Israel so unconditionally? Is it really because of the Jewish lobby? No, because Israel is a militarized outpost, a base of Western power in the Middle East. It's a weapons testing ground, an intelligence partner, a dependable customer for the United States arms. You know who profits the most from the United States policy towards Israel? It's not AIPAC, it's not rabbis, it's not Jews, it's Lockheed Martin, it's Raytheon, it's Boeing. This has always been about money and empire, not about ethnicity or religion. But if the data is so clear, why does the myth keep on coming back? Because everyone benefits from pretending that the Jewish lobby is all powerful. Lobbies get to look effective so that they can raise more money. Politicians get a scapegoat to deflect blame for their own policies. And then Western elites get to use the Jews once again as a shield to hide the true face of imperialism. So it's always the same game. It's recycled century after century. It's old players, just a new platform each time. But let's also be fair. There are wealthy Jews in powerful positions, and we must be specific about this. For example, Larry Fink, head of BlackRock, he manages over $9 trillion in assets, but he doesn't own it. He answers to institutional investors, pension funds, state actors, the real money. Being the driver of a limousine doesn't make you the owner of the car. And historically, Jews have functioned as what sociologists call middleman minority. So not the rulers, not the peasants, but brokers. They manage wealth, they collect taxes, they run banks on behalf of kings, sultans, and empires. They were kept close to power, but they were always expendable. And that role, it's still playing out today. That is what we see still happening today. And why does this matter? Because if we keep punching sideways, we will never punch up. We'll never ever get to the bottom of it. We'll never know the true ruling class, which is the OCGFC. They're not Jewish, and they're not loyal to any religion, any race or nation. They are loyal to power, and only power.